Let me turn the light on. Because it's dark, clearly. Okay. I need my light. I'm washing my sheets. Let me go over here. I'm on live. Oh, my tummy still hurts. Okay. Ndara. Ndara. It's raining and I cannot believe it's raining. I'm new to your channel. Hey, Missy, welcome. So sorry you had to join my channel when it's so filled with drama. Whew. I'm gonna let everybody come in, hit a like on your way in, you guys. Make sure you hit a like, it doesn't bite. Hit a like. I'm gonna give everybody time. I know I told everybody I was coming back in 15 minutes, but I had to get my family in order. A lot just happened. So now that I got my family together, I can come back on here and have a conversation with you guys. So I'm gonna give everybody a second, give everybody some time to get in. I need a nap. I know if I take a nap though, I won't go to sleep tonight. I really don't want to be on here long because I have things to do. I'm 33. Thank you. I'm just letting everybody come in the live. Hit a like on your way in. Abdolf, I don't know how to say that. I can't guess how old you are because you don't have a profile picture. You're a woman. Us women are resilient. You will get through this. I ain't even sweating it. To be honest, I just, I wanted to pick up the camera and let you guys see the shenanigan. I hope all is well. Thanks, KW. So I want to break down. I just want to give everybody a second to come in because I know people come in and then they're like, what's going on? I'm so lost. I'm so confused. And I get it. So I'm just going to give everybody another couple minutes to come in the live so that when I start talking, we can all be on the same page because obviously that was a lot. Okay, go ahead. So, yeah. Will you get my, oh, give me my light out my purse, please? Because it's kind of dark. I don't like when the lighting is like this. I like when it's good. So I'm going to give everybody, hit a like on your way in. Hit a like, you guys. I'm going to still be back at 9 o'clock and we can talk about this, but this immediately happened. So what is right there? I want to let you guys know what's going on as it just unfolded. Because it just unfolded. So okay, hit a like on your way in. I'm going to go ahead and talk about it because I have things to do, y'all. And how do I still have glue on my eyelashes from days ago? Okay. All right, so let's get to it. So basically, This is what happened. So I went and filed for my divorce today. I got it stamped and stamped by the courthouse today. And my soon to be ex-wife has to be served. I have a time frame where she can be served, and that was finalized today. After that, I did go to my grandmother's house. As you guys know, I'm her care provider. I went over there to check on her to see how she was, make sure she was all okay. After I did that, went to drive home because today my kids get out on early release day from school. So I needed to get back home. As I proceeded to drive to the freeway from my grandmother's house, I seen Misha on the other side of the road going the opposite way, right? She seen me, I seen her. She did an illegal turn, got in front of me or behind me, can't recall exactly. Almost hit my car, tried to hit my car. Then I turned in the nearest streets to get away from her. She came on the side of me and she blocked me in so I couldn't move. When she got out of her vehicle to walk towards me, she had some mail, some supportive services mail. So I think that she was on the way to my grandmother's house where I just left because that's the direction she was heading, right? If she was going to the smoke shop, like she told Fresno PD, she told Fresno PD she was on her way to the smoke shop. There is no smoke shop in that vicinity on the west side of Fresno. In order for her to get to the smoke shop, with the baby with you, that's demonic. Yeah, the baby was with me. She was heading towards my grandmother's. I was coming from my grandmother's. And how I know this, that she was heading towards my grandma, because when she got out of her vehicle, she had mail in her, hand. And she was like, here, I'm going to give this to you. I didn't say nothing to her. The baby proceeded to roll down his window, my son. And he was like, hey, Daddy, Misha. And as soon as he spoke to her, I sped off immediately, drove through wherever I drove through, and got on the freeway, and I came home. About 45 minutes later, a detective called me. Uh, a detective said that they needed to do a welfare check on my children. They needed to come out to my house, and I needed it to be served with an emergency restraining order immediately. And I was like, for what? I didn't speak to her. I didn't get out my car. I didn't hold a conversation with her. When she boxed me in on the side street where I was trying to get away from her, right? She got in front of my vehicle, right? And she got out her car. She had the supportive services mail in her hand, right? To walk it over to my vehicle. As soon as she started walking towards my car and the baby rolled his window down, I drove off and I came home, right? Why is there a detective calling me? What is going on? Well, supposedly, Misha got beat up, right? She tells Fresno PD, this is mind blowing, right? Mind you, I had been at the courthouse all day long, y'all. All day long. I got to the courthouse, checked the tape, checked the records, right? I got to the courthouse at what time? 8 o'clock. I didn't leave until almost noon, a little bit after noon. Then I went to my grandmother's house, and then this happens. She says that as I proceeded to drive off, four men, four male, four males, sorry, I can't talk, got out my car and beat her up. And now I'm being served with a restraining order. Nobody exited my vehicle. It was me and my son in my vehicle. When she got out of her car to walk towards me with the mail in her hand, I immediately, you know what I did? I drove off. I don't know what happened to Misha. I wasn't there. I drove off immediately. Why am I why am I being called with the restraining order? I didn't get out the car. I didn't touch her. I didn't say a word to Misha. I looked at her, and when she got out her car and started walking towards my car, I knew that was the perfect time for me to hurry up. I knew that that was my time to hurry up and drive off. I don't got time for the drama. I'm not going to do the drama. I don't want the drama. I drove off and took my butt home where I was already headed to. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Are you kidding me? So he said, so the judge granted her an emergency protective order. I said, so are you kidding me? I said, I never exit my vehicle. I said, I never spoke to her. I drove off. And I'll keep telling this story over and over. She boxed me in when I pulled it to the side street. When she did the illegal turn, she came in front of me or behind me, can't remember, almost hit my car, stopped in front of me. When I pulled into the side street, she pulled up right next to me, rolled her window down, tried to tell me something. I stopped my car to try, you know what I mean? I got my baby in the car. I'm not going to do this, bumper car shit with you. I'm not doing it. You're weird. You're crazy. She blocked me in, like a piece blocked in, right? So I was like, I just stopped the car, right? When I seen her get out the car and walked towards the car, my baby rolled his window down and he said, hey, Daddy Misha. And Misha went to speak to him. I seen the mail in her hand. She was going to hand me some mail. I sped off immediately, fast as I could, sped off. I sped off. Are you kidding me? I don't want to speak to you. I don't want to talk to you. I have nothing to say to you. I don't like you. I have nothing to do with you. Why do you think I went and filed for a divorce? I filed. I did all the paperwork. Everything is submitted. Everything is done. It's on my living room table right now as we speak. It's over. All she needs to do is be served. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Is my hair real? Yes, it is. Be for real. Like, what are you talking about? Are you kidding me? I didn't say one word to you. I didn't even take my seatbelt off. All I did was stop my car, put my car in park. As soon as I seen her heading towards the car and I knew she couldn't move her vehicle to block me in anymore, I left. What are you doing? She told the officers that she was on the west side of Fresno to go to a smoke shop. The direction you were driving, it wasn't no damn smoke shop up over there. You wasn't coming from no damn smoke shop. Stop lying, girl. You were headed to my grandma's to give her the supportive services mail. That's what you were doing. Because when you got out your vehicle and you proceeded to walk towards my vehicle, the mail was in your hands. I didn't see you. You don't have my location. I don't have your location. You seen me as you were driving and you busted an illegal U-turn and you came right behind me or in front of me. I can't remember exactly. But when I tried to get away from you, pulled to the side street. Stop. Girl, you're disgusting. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Then you're going to fabricate a lie saying 4 men jumped out of my car? How can 4 men even jump out of my car? And I got my car seat and my front seat is packed with a laptop for work, a diaper bag, a purse, water bottles. My whole front seat, even right now, it stays. You guys can see it in the vlog. My front seat stays with thousands of billions of things in the front seat. Nobody sits in my front seat. And I have a car seat in the back seat. Ain't no way 4 men could have fit in the back seat with the car seat in the middle. Stop fucking lying. You're weird. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. And then you're telling them that they need to do a welfare check on my kids. Came inside, walked in my house, was like, wow, this totally taken care of here. Wow, this house is so clean. Wow, your kids have a lot of toys. Wow, there's a lot of food and snacks here. Wow, your kids have nice rooms. Wow, this is so nice. As they should. Wow, it's so clean in here. Thank you. Are you kidding me? Then we're standing outside, it's raining, and the police officer's like, yeah, she said you have social media and you have hours of lives of just sitting there talking. Yeah, I do. I'm venting. I'm crying. I'm upset. I'm replaying the whole story, how she cheated on me, how she manipulated me, how she's a narcissist, how she gaslighted me. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing on the live. That's what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. As replaying our whole marriage. That's what I'm doing. I'm sharing it with my audience. You can go watch it if you want. It's all on social media. You're weird. You're weird. And you're bringing my children into this? My children that you love so badly? Girl, you don't love my children. You have no loss for my children. And let's see, when the last child care check comes in your name, if you're going to send it to me. Because I already switched it and put it in my mama's name. Let's see. Did that immediately following the Monday after I found out what you were doing. Yeah. So there's one last check coming in your name, and I hope you give it to me. But if you don't, that's on you. That's your karma. That ain't got nothing to do with me. The son that you love so much, you know his birthday's coming. You know the situation. Because we know you're watching. You're watching all of my lives. Why? Who gets an emergency protective order? She got an emergency protective order on her imagination fight. Imagination that she didn't fight nobody. Right? All in her head. Like the officer said in front of myself, he said she probably beat herself up. I said she probably did. I said, because I wasn't there. I left immediately as soon as she started walking towards my car. I skirted off so fast. Thank you. Thank you. So I don't know what happened to her. I wasn't there. I got on the freeway. I brought my butt home. Thank you. 4 men jumped out of my car. Girl, ain't no 4 men jumped out of my car. If 4 men or any men jumped out of my car, I would have been on live with it. Thank you. Come on now. If I record everything else, stop. She just be talking. She just be making up stuff. Just making up anything. Just doing anything. You're a narcissist. You're a compulsive liar. That's what you are. Girl, you pulled up on me. I was driving home from my grandma's. I was driving home from my grandmother's house. I had just left my granny's house. Just left my granny's house. On my way home. Told her I got to get home before the kids do, Grandma. It's early release day. It's early release day for the kids. I got to go. She's like, okay, baby. I said, I'll see you tomorrow, Grandma. She said, I'll see you tomorrow, baby. Okay? Immediately when I pulled off and I barely hit one stop sign and I passed the second stop sign, there you were passing me on the other lane, going the opposite direction like you were going to my grandma's. Ain't no smoke shop over there. It's Kearney Market. It's Family Dollar. It's the library. It's Edison High School. It's Projects. Ain't no smoke shop over there. Stop lying, girl. Stop lying, saying there's smoke shops over there. And I told the police officer, I said, she said she was going to a smoke shop. I said, are you guys familiar with the west side of Fresno? I said, is there a smoke shop in that direction? They said, absolutely, there's not. I said, there's a smoke shop in the other direction, right? They said, yeah. I said, okay. They said, well, they said that she told the police officers that I tried to ram her off the road. Why would I try to ram you off the road with my baby in the car? Do you think I have no common sense? Do you think I'm slow? Do you think I'm dumb? Do you think I'm stupid with my baby? My Caucasian baby with blonde hair and blue eyes? Oh, yeah, I'm so sure. Girl, I would, if I seen you in traffic, I wouldn't look at you, talk to you, spit at you. I wouldn't do nothing. I would just keep on driving and mind my business because you're dead to me. I have nothing to say to you. I don't want nothing to do with you. Nothing. You seen me and busted U-turn because you're on the way to my grandma's to drop off mail. Tell the truth. Because why were you, right when you exit the car, why did you have the mail? And you're walking to the car with the mail in your hands because you were going to hand me the mail. Stop. You have issues. This is crazy. Somebody beat you up. Girl, I don't know. I wasn't there. Girl, all I seen was you, me, and the baby, and I drove off. I wasn't even present. As soon as she started walking towards my car, I said, nope, we're not doing this again. I have nothing to say to you. Don't want to talk to you. Don't want to see you. And I'm standing on business. I have nothing to say to her. I could have said all types of stuff to her when she started walking towards my car. But I didn't because I have nothing to say to her. Nothing to say to her. You know what I did? At the big grown age that I am, I drove off. As soon as I knew that she was out of her vehicle walking towards me and she couldn't try to box me in, I drove off. I walked away from the situation, but in the vehicle. Girl. My children aren't even present. First of all, one of my children is outside with their uncle. One of them is still at school. And one of them is at cheer practice. And one of them is asleep. My children aren't even present in the same room, let alone same floor of the house. So what are you talking about? People just be running their mouth. I'm not these other mothers on the YouTube that just do all this in front of their kids. Thank you, clock it. My kids ain't here. My kids, one of them is outside with their uncle. One's at school and one's at cheer practice. Be for real. One's asleep all the way upstairs on the second floor. Stop with the door shut. And I'm in my whole room with both of my doors shut. Stop. I'm not doing this in front of my kids, nor am I bringing my kids into this. Before I came back on live, I made sure everybody was settled and where they needed to be so that I can talk away from my kids. Come on, what kind of person do you think I am? I'm a mental health advocate. That's why I told the police officers, I said, before I let you go in my house, I said, this is traumatizing to my children. They've already been through a DV with this woman. We've already been through horrific situations with this woman in the past, back in the days. I said, so by letting you come into my house and speak to my children, you're re-traumatizing them. And you're gonna open wounds. I said, so how do I protect myself? Can she just keep calling the police and keep having them do welfare checks on me? He was like, basically, the only way you can stop this or do anything about it is get a restraining order. This is ridiculous. This is sick. And this is sick. This is sick. I said, I didn't even take my seatbelt off. I didn't even greet her. I didn't even say, no, Misha, I don't want to talk to you. I literally looked at her. As soon as she brought her big old ugly Oompa Loompa self around the car, I sped off. No, locks have been changed. And you know what they said? The restraining order doesn't protect me, only her. So because the restraining order is against me, she can still come to my house. She could still come to my house. She could still contact my kids. No, I haven't ate dinner yet. My brother's about to cook dinner. My brother's the chef in the house. Especially with all this going on, my brother's been carrying the weight of cooking, and I'm grateful. He likes to cook, and he's good at it. And that's the part he plays by helping me, and I'm grateful. So at the end of the day, this is ridiculous. This is crazy. I was minding my business. I was filing for my divorce today. I filed for it. Are they both of your kids or yours? No, they're just mine. They're no blood relation to her whatsoever. They're all mine. 1 second, you guys. So that part. But she help and contribute by raising my children for almost the last decade? Yes, she did. But she has no blood relation to them and no documents or no paperwork on my children. Yes, I will tell him. My brother's been there for me. He took Ellen to cheer practice, and he's about to pick her up right now from cheer practice. So my brother's helping me, and I'm grateful. Oh, yeah, I will. I will be down there tomorrow. It's a whole package you have to pick up because nothing happened, right? There was no emergency. So, and it's so crazy that she got a protective order on me, right? And I'm like, is she trying to say I hit her? He said, no. She said, you never exited your vehicle. You drove off. How does that have anything to do with me? Nobody was in my car. I had nobody in my vehicle but my baby in the backseat and me and all of my purses and waters and handbags in the front seat. What are you talking about? It's ridiculous, you guys. It's ridiculous. No, she's not on my last child's birth certificate. She wasn't even present when he was born. More paperwork, Callie. Hey, us, never them. Beautiful eyes. Thank you. Yeah. So, and I told them, I said, you know that we have a DV case, right? You know that she went to jail. You know that she's on probation right now. She's on informal probation. She's at community service until December. Right? Can you see all that, right? Did you see all that? Did you see the 911 call? Did you see why and what she did? Did you see all that? Yeah, that was 3 years ago. 3.5, almost 4 years ago. Do you not see that? And the officer was like, yeah, we seen it when we ran her name. Okay, then. Is there anything on my name? No. Okay, then. Come on now. All right. Mimi Jackson, baby, look. You and Olivia look alike. Baby, come on now. I want you to look at me. Look at this. Look at this. I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this. No, we don't. No, we don't. No. No, I don't have any bald spots. I have all of my hair intact. No bald spots. No filter. This is my natural skin, natural eyes. Okay. Mm-mm. Okay, said, "Hey Queen, hey Queen, see how God works? He said it. He set it up so you would walk away for good. Now watch how He's going to bless you with. See how see God have to remove things and people sometimes before He bless you. I hear you. Yeah, they don't. Mm-mm. Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Hello to all my mods. Keys is way smarter and prettier than Lynn. There's no filter over there. No, there's not. Stop playing with me. People just be doing anything. I'm saying anything. And you know what? I'm going to just, she's illiterate, right? Hey, girly, hang there, kid. I really think you should get a lawyer. I don't trust your wife or her people. You are a beautiful girl. Thank you. Yeah, I don't trust it either, but the divorce has already been filed. She just has to be served, and she will be served on Friday. Somebody very mutual to us. Um, yeah, he's going to serve her. Not so much. You know? And that's that. And once she's served, go back down town and turn in that paper, and the 30-day clock runs then. After the 30 days, if she doesn't respond to it, then it goes into default after the 30 days. And then once it goes into default, after that, I can finish the paperwork, and in 6 months, I'll have a divorce. Boom, shada bang. So hopefully she doesn't hang it up. Hopefully she doesn't prolong it. Hopefully she doesn't make this longer than what it needs to be. She doesn't need to contest the divorce. We have nothing to split. We have nothing that we own together. Nothing that needs to be divided. I'm not going for no alimony. I denied all that. All I want is the divorce. So there's nothing to be contested on this divorce. Nothing. Nothing. Just leave it alone. Just receive the papers and let me do the rest, and we'll be divorced and it'll be over with. That's it. That's simple. Because I know you're watching, because the police officers told me that you are. Oh, yeah. Trust me. When she gets served and the person she's about to get served by, yeah, just know. But it's on its way. So happy for you. So it's over. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm going to go to protect me and my babies tomorrow, because she's lying to police officer saying that 4 men hopped out of my car and beat her up. There was no 4 men in my car. There was no men in my car. There was nobody in my car but me and my son. And I pulled off. As soon as I seen that she was out of her vehicle door was shut, and she was proceeding to walk towards my car, toward the backs, behind me, my son's car seat. And I seen the letter. She was like this, you know what I mean? Walking with the letters in her hands. I knew right then and there she was on her way to my grandma's, and I just left my grandma's, and she was going to try to give me this mail. As soon as I seen it, as soon as I peeped it, I gassed, no brakes, and I left. Straight up. So I did not say a word to her. Nothing. You're trying to paint this picture that you were on the way to your smoke shop. She told the police officer she was on the way to the smoke shop, and that I seen her, and I tried to run her over with my car, and I boxed her in. And then 4 men jumped out of my car and beat her up. Why I sped off. Are you kidding me? Do you know that that's my job on the line? That's my son on the line. That's what? Why? Girl, I don't have enough hate in my heart to risk my life for yours. You are weird. You are weird for even saying that. Knowing damn well nobody hopped out my car. I simply drove off and I left you on scene. Nobody was in my vehicle. And you try to ram me off the freeway. The street, and you boxed me in. I wasn't worried about you. As soon as I seen her vehicle, as soon as I seen her make a U-turn, I hurry up and try to bend the corner to get away from her. Because again, I have nothing to say to her. And the way she approached the vehicle, oh, y'all should have been there. She was acting like nothing. She was like, hey, babe. Yeah. Hey, babe. She was walking up to the car like nothing was wrong. Like every smiling and everything, like nothing had happened. Literally, y'all. Single white lady vibes. Yep. That's what my brother Michael said. He said, get a dash cam. Filing false claims. She's sick. Yeah, girl. Like, then having the detective called me. Girl, an emergency protective order. Why? I didn't do nothing to you. I drove away. I didn't even say one word to you. I didn't even fix my lips to say anything to you. As soon as I seen that you were out of your vehicle and coming towards my car, I sped off. Girl, you know that's what happened. Didn't even look back. Just got on and got my butt on the freeway as I was navigating the neighborhood. So I was a little thrown off on where I was at. Okay? Stop. Stop playing with me. I just hate when people just be saying anything. Anything. Like, why? Why? And then saying, I need him. And that's what I told the police officers, Bookworm. I said, you guys, I said, this is a game to her. This is tit for tat. It's all a game. I said, how ironic. This is all happening on the day that I file my divorce. The day that it gets filed and I actually get a case number and it gets stamped by the Fresno County Court. How ironic, right? Isn't this ironic? Ironic, right? I'm over it, y'all. I'm over it. 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 I think this is crazy. The day that I get the divorce papers officially like filed in the court and now she has to be served. I think it is so crazy that this happens on the same day. The same day I file for the divorce. Like actually submit everything. I got the documents that need to be signed. I have the documents right now that need to be not delivered, but I don't know. I can't think of the name word. Yeah, she does need a psyche evaluation. So yeah, I don't know. The fact 4 men couldn't even fit in my car. My baby's car seat was back there. There would only be a seat for 2 people. 4 men, what were they on each other's laps? They were lapping it. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, beautiful. Yeah, enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's a wrap. It's over. I told you guys already. And I've stood my ground. Immediately when she got the protective order, she started calling my phone. Immediately, right after the detective had called me and said that I had an emergency protective order, that Misha got a judge to place it on me after I didn't do anything to her. After she tried to ram me off the road with my son in the car, and I parked and she blocked me in, and I drove off. I'm getting a protective order. Yeah, this is hearsay. This is nonsense. You're wasting everybody's time and energy. Hey, it's me, D. And so on the day that I file for my divorce, I did not have a booger in my nose. You tried it. It didn't work. How would you even know she would be going to your grandma's house for you to be just riding around with your men in your car like you were waiting on her? Girl! And that's when hold on 1 second. And that's when the police officer said, can she track you? Can she track you? And I was like, no, I mean, it's my wife, but I mean, I'm pretty sure she could, but we don't share each other's locations. I don't have her location. She doesn't have my location. Exactly. So I'm just riding around with people in my car. Girl, after I just left the courthouse, the date and the time is stamped on, that's just the baby, you guys. Hold on. The date and time is stamped. My brother's right there with him. Okay, 1 second. That is date and time. It's stamped. And then I went to work at my grandma's house, who I take care of, who's elderly. Then I left there and was headed towards the freeway. Girl, stop. And that's what I'm saying, Miss C. Somebody make it make sense. Somebody make it. It don't make no sense. And what I just happened to see you, I just happened to see you, and I got 4 men in the car masked up. She told the officers they were masked up, 4 men. Girl. And this is what I'm dealing with. And this is what I'm dealing with. And this is what I'm dealing with. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? This cannot be for real. This cannot be for real. This is crazy. She ain't that important. Thank you, Missy. Not at all. So what? I just woke up and picked up these random people and had them riding in my car the entire day. Had them sitting in my car while I was in the courthouse waiting. Girl, shut up. Really think about that. I need people to use their brain. The God-gifted brain that God gave them. And I really need people to use it. Make it make sense. I told the officers right in their face, I said, the math ain't mathing here. I said, the math is not mathing. All in front of my baby? Come on now. My baby, my Caucasian baby whom I love. I love all my kids, but my baby, he's the baby. Are you kidding me? This is why I don't give my baby chocolate. Chocolate. This is a chocolate covered almond. Guess where it was? On the bed. Guess where it's now? On my dress. And on my leg. This is why I don't give babies things like this. The cops had to know. Once the cops came and talked to me, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Sorry, Princess. How was cheer?
It was late.
It was what?
It was late.
Did you get in trouble for being late? Okay, good. So glad you still it. It was mid?
I have like a group, so I was back spotting the whole time, and I had to switch when I was running back and forth, back and forth. And then after
So everything's okay though? Okay, good. Sorry you had to go through that right before cheer practice, Mom. I apologize, okay? So, boom. I'm not ready to talk about that question. I'm just not. So, I'm sorry. I got enough going on. That's not something I want to talk about right now, respectfully. And I'm not saying, I'm just saying as of right now, it's not something I want to discuss with the internet. I have enough going on. That's not a topic at hand that I want to elaborate on at this time. So, and I'm not trying to be mean to my subscribers, because I know how other people are on this sector. They can be very mean to, their subscribers. So I'm not trying to do that. I'm just basically stating that. How are you doing mentally? Studio on the go. It's a lot. That was a lot to have the police come to my house. I don't live in the hood. Okay, so obviously my neighbors are like, oh my gosh, what's really going on? I don't know if they ate them all, baby. Look underneath the cabinet. If not, ask your Uncle Michael, what is he taking out? But I'm going to go handle my conversation outside. I don't want to be, talking in front of you guys. I'm going outside, you guys. I don't do that to my kids. I refuse to do it to my kids. I don't want to overwhelm them, stress them out. Michael just got back from, Michael just got back from school, and then, got back from cheer. So, no, I would never speak with her again. It's over. You did all of that. And what did you get from it? Like what gratification? Like what did you get from all this? No, I'm changing my son's name. His name is being changed. And so I So that's yes, Ellen. Hold on. Okay, so yes, his name is Dev. We're already calling him Atlas. Like we don't even call him by his name anymore. All day today, I've been calling him Atlas just to get him acclimated with his new name. Definitely his name is being changed, but again, one thing at a time. All of these things cost money. All of these things have me away from work. It's not something like I sat there all day from 8 to noon, almost to 1 o'clock. That was a lot of time, right, to sit there and to miss work and all of those things. So the next thing that I will take care of immediately will be to change my son's name to Atlas. So yeah, so I hope that answers it. Inconvenient you. She's got out of there. Hell yeah. Played with your kids. Yeah, she played with my kids. But remember, I just told you guys she did. I just told you guys she did that last Wednesday or Tuesday. And she told my grandma somebody's gonna call CPS on her. I'm not saying it's me, but it's gonna be somebody. What? And my grandma told her to move on with your life and to never talk to me again. And my grandma shut the door in her face. So why were you going back to my grandma's house today? And I guess she stood on business when she made that threat, right? Because they CPS didn't come, but Fresno PD did, and they did a welfare check, which they can. I don't care. Like I told them, I have nothing to hide. I'm a good mother. My kids are well taken care of, and they're loved here, and they're safe. They're you can come inside. There's no. I don't have any issue with that. You know what I mean? But this is frustrating. This is too much. This is a lot. I said, I wasn't present. I left. Whatever she's trying to say, I don't know. I wasn't there. I said, I drove off immediately when she started walking towards my car. Come on now. Be for real. Please be for real. Please be for real. And one of the officers made a comment and laughed and was like, she probably did it to herself. Well, I hope that you see the math ain't mathing. How did 4 men hop out of my car? I have a whole car seat, a whole car seat. 2 people could fit right here. That's it. That's all. Come on now. And what they were lapping it, be for real. Come on now. I have all this junk in my front seat. Stay with it. Come on now. I took all the other stuff out when I was done with work. It's just like, come on now. It's the something isn't right up here. You know what I mean? Something isn't right, and I'm over it. At the end of the day, there's nothing to be said moving forward. There's nothing to be said. There's nothing to be talked about. Like I said, I haven't spoken to her and I won't. And this just was like the icing or the tip of the iceberg right here, right? This was the tip of the iceberg. And go be happy. Like you're happy, right? You have the relationship you picked. Go be happy. You don't have to bring because we know you're watching. You told the officers that I'm making 3 hour lives. So clearly you're watching them, right? So go be happy, right? Don't watch my lives. Go live your life. Any mail that you get, forward it back to them. You don't have to bring any mail. You know what I mean? Like move on, let it go. Don't go out your who cares if you get some mail. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who cares? If you're so done, why were you even bringing mail? It's just like, make it make sense. It's just, the math ain't mathing. You've already moved on. You don't need to bring no mail to my grandma's house. When my grandma spoke to you last week and she told you to move on and never talk to me again, you should have did just that. Yeah, my car is in the garage and it's completely locked up. Said that last night. That was her on the fake page talking about the girl graduated from college and not high school. He verified that this morning. I called Fresno, Fresno, Rose. What was it called? Roosevelt High School. No, she said that the only schools that probably graduated was continuation schools after graduation. That's it. That's all. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, people are gonna hate. That's what the right, right. That's a continuation, graduation. Yeah, it's all today. I'm gonna keep it real. Yes, I have a Ring camera at my door and my back door. So I have cameras. I can see who's at my. That's what I did right now. I seen somebody on the camera, so I could see somebody in the front and the back. And my garage is completely locked down. And just for you know what I mean, because what's recently going on right now, I will have my family come stay the night with me just for protection. I will have somebody here with me just to make sure. Besides my brother, because we know he has to work, but somebody that could just be here at the house just for protection to make me feel a little bit safer. So, yeah, it's so crazy because I wouldn't risk my child or risk my freedom for somebody who would sleep with somebody that's a child. I'm not doing it. I hate to say it. I'm just not. You're not worth it. I wouldn't dare even take my seatbelt off like I didn't when you were approaching my vehicle. I didn't take my seatbelt off. I stayed in my seatbelt, foot on the brake, and immediately when I seen you walking towards the car, I pulled off. I don't have time for it. I don't have time for your shenanigans, your lies. I just don't. It's disgusting. And the fact that you would bring my children into this is crazy. The fact that you think that my children need a welfare check, they're well taken care of. My kids don't miss a meal. They have everything they need and want. As you can see to my son's birthday party, which cost $2,000. And I did it by myself. So my kids are A-okay. A-okay over here. They're more than A-okay. I hate less love looking at you because you look like my daughter's mom. Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry you're going through this, but things get better. Yeah, things will get better. And now, okay, boo, just making sure you have to protect you because it's unhinged. Yeah, it is, and it's at the point where when the officer said that she could still pull up to my house and I'm not protected, and only she's protected, it's crazy work. I said, so if she comes in my house and there's a protective order, nothing happens. He said you can just call us, but she's not. I said, so that's not considered breaking an entry. It's crazy. It's crazy. So now I have to go out my way and I have to. We had a restraining order a year and a half ago. So now I have to reopen the restraining order. I have to file for a new restraining order basis off our last incidents and what's happening now. I have to just protect my children and make sure that my children are protected also in the order. It's crazy. This is ridiculous. I'm done with it. And I hope this is the end of it. Like once she served on Friday, I just hope that like let bygones be bygones. Like move forward. There's nothing to. Yeah, the officers showed up. We spoke to them. They checked my on my children. Yeah, she does want to drain my whole life for sure. She knows those babies are good. She plays too much. Yeah. No, she's never lived here. She's not on the lease. She's not considered a resident. What's your cash app? It's key plus 3. Can somebody put my cash app in the chat, please? That'd be great. It's money sign key plus 3. What's the only downside of marriage when things go bad? It's nothing cops can do. Can we get a quick recap on what happened now? I missed the beginning. I'll keep that on forever. Don't forgive or forget. Protect yourself and those babies. Yeah, for sure. So basically, my wife seen me in traffic today, leaving my grandmother's house, going towards the freeway. She busted a U-turn. She came up in front of me or behind me, and I can't remember, so I don't want to say exactly. And I tried to turn off into the nearest street to get away from her because she was trying to hit my car. She was driving reckless. I pulled over. She blocked me in. When she blocked me in, she got out of her vehicle. She walked around to the car, and my baby rolled his window down. He started saying, "Hey, Daddy Nisha." She was like, "Hey, baby." Like everything was good. As soon as I seen her like lift the mail up walking towards me, I immediately sped off and left her and came home and said nothing to her because I have nothing to say to her. I don't want nothing to do with her. And she told the officers that 4 men jumped out of my car and beat her up. That's not the case. Nobody was in my vehicle, especially 4 men. Come on now. I don't even, yeah, let's just be for real there. With my son in the car, this is just crazy. So, yeah. She says she's not cute, anyways. She's full of lies. My God, she's a mess. Yeah, it's a mess. The whole situation, honestly. It's just a hot mess, and I'm over it, okay? In a real way. I don't know how I put a comment. Can somebody put my Cash App in the chat? Somebody asked for it. It's a money sign, KEIPLUSTHREE, key +3. Yeah, I just gotta be cool. 4 men, really? She would have been walking. She wouldn't be walking. Why lie like that? Are truly getting beat out there. Prayers up, right? Come on now. Right. I felt that. I gotta show that one. You're so right. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate it. I don't remember who asked for it, but there you go. There's my Cash App. So, anywho, y'all, it's a lot. Mentally, I know. Yeah, it was a dumb lie. It was so dumb. And the fact that you want to involve me in it is crazy. And the fact that you said you told the officers you were driving to the smoke shop, you were going the opposite direction. I was driving that way to head towards the freeway. Be for real. I'm not feeling bad for nobody. Everything is severed, you guys. Like, everything is done. Like, there's no, as of Sunday, there was no coming back from this. There was never no coming back from this as of Sunday. And this just was the cherry on top. And I think it's completely ironic, completely ironic. This all happens on the day that I file for divorce. The day that it gets submitted to the Fresno County, when they actually timestamp it with the stamps on all the documents and tell me she can be served now. Come on now. Isn't that ironic? Isn't that crazy that this all happened on that day, on today? I don't know. The math ain't mathing. Come on. The day I actually go down there and file. Oh, studio on the go. You said, how am I doing mentally? I'm exhausted. It's a lot. Honestly, it's been a long, today's only Wednesday, but it's been a long week with all of this. Like, this has been a lot to process, to go through, to feel. Like, it's been a lot, you guys, to get all this paperwork ready for the divorce. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my gosh, I'm totally fine. No. Then to have to stand out there with the police in the front of my house, have to bring the police in my house with my children, with my baby. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? The difference between me and her is I'm just sitting on the internet sharing my story. I'm sharing my side of the story, what I went through, what you did to me, and how I feel. That's it. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm not tagging nobody. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not harassing nobody. I'm literally just the things that came to me, the people, I'm not even bringing people into it that didn't inbox me. The mama inboxed me and said what she said, and I spoke about it. The daughter inboxed me and said what she said, and I spoke about it. Like, I'm not going out my way to bring anybody into it that hasn't reached for my jugular or hasn't came to my social media. Like, I'm minding my business. If you come to my social media and you want to talk stuff and you want to send me a message, guess what? Once you've done that, once you've climbed yourself into my DM, I'm going to talk about it. I have every right to, because you came for me. I didn't send for you, and nor did I come for you first. Thank you. You came for me, baby. And all I did was talk about it after. So if you don't want to be talked about, if you don't want to be brought up into anything, don't inbox me. Don't come for me. Don't speak on me. Don't let nothing come my way, because once it comes my way, and if it's directed, it's respected. So when you directed it towards me and you said what you had to say, guess what? I said what I said. And I stand on it like the Statue of Liberty. What does Studio say? Why did you even stop her? I didn't stop for her. She was trying to hit me with her car. So imagine somebody's driving, right? And they're on the other side of you and they're doing the scare tactic like this and they're trying to hit your car. Wouldn't you immediately try to pull off to the side street and get away from them, right? As soon as I pulled off to the side street, she cut me off and she parked right like catty corner in front of me so I couldn't move. So I'm like, I'm not going to play, what is that called? Bumper cars with my son in the car. That's what I'm not doing. So I stopped for the safety of my child. I stopped the vehicle, right? Kept my seatbelt on, put my foot on the brake. As soon as she exited her vehicle, she spoke to my son and walked near me with the envelopes. I pushed off and got on because I knew I was safe to drive off at that point in time because she can't run to the car and follow me because her knees are bad. So I waited until I was safe enough to drive off, and be able to get. No, it's okay, Troy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Studio on the go. Yeah, sorry, y'all. It froze. My phone is always dying. That's what it be doing. Okay, it's back. Yes, it's back. So I had to protect my son. I'm not going to play bumper cars with real cars. And especially, I don't want to play that. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. Girl, we know where you were on your way to. You were on your way to my grandma's house to give my grandma the mail. Because right when she seen me, that was the first thing that she tried to do was give me the mail. Well, when she was walking towards me, the mail was in her hand. So come on, keep it 1,000. Keep it 1,000. Don't come on here lying. Don't come on here, lying to officers is crazy, but that's what you do. That's what you do. You don't care. You don't care who you hurt. Once you've been exposed, because you've been exposed now, and now that you've been exposed, you don't know what to do. Now that everybody knows your truth, now that everybody knows that the little girl graduated in July, like everybody knows, it's all out there. I don't need to say it no more. I said what I said. It's out there. You should have never brought it to my front door. If you never brought it to my front door, I would have never spoke on it. That simple. It was like I told you guys, we had two financial obligations that I just switched one over. Which one was a check? Um, and these were documentations that connected us together for that check. And she was bringing them over to my grandmother. Yeah, that was the last mail that she's going to receive. It's already all been transferred over, it's already all been dealt with. So that's done with. Yeah, she's wrong to the max. But when people are hurt and people have been exposed, like their true colors, when your true colors have been exposed, when the mask has been lifted off of you, you hate it. So you'll do anything. You'll do anything to hurt the other person, even if it involves their children. And that's crazy work. But it is what it is. Yeah, we just have to finish changing the rest of the locks. So, whew. But please change your safety of your family. Yes, I'm tired, y'all. Like today already, like sitting at the courthouse was so much mentally and just like thinking about like how the last 10 years of my life was worth nothing with this human being and how I literally can only take from this situation as lessons learned and traumas, being traumatized, toxicity, DV, like all being married to an alcoholic, like all the negative things that I'm taking from this relationship is so sickening and so sad and it hurts so bad. And I'm not going to sit here and act like it doesn't hurt. I'm not. It does hurt. I do. My heart is heavy. Do I have any tears left to cry? Hell no. I don't have one tear left to cry behind her. Not one drop. Nothing. I mean, I'm mentally exhausted though. I'm mentally exhausted from this situation. This situation started on my son's birthday, on his 13th birthday, and it has continued to carry on. Yeah, I'm all cried out, you guys. As you can see, I'm all cried out. I don't, it's a dry house over here. I don't have not one tear left to cry. Not one. It's over. It's done. I just want peace now. Give me my peace. Give me my divorce and give me my peace. I cried all that I could cry. There's no more tears left. So it is what it is.
Mom. Mom.
What?
Come outside.
Sure. Are you done with your homework?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my pain turned into strength. My heart hurts for you and your kids. You didn't deserve this. Yeah, you didn't deserve this. This is crazy. This is crazy. The fact that you seen me and you flipped a U-turn, you know what you should have did? You should have kept going. You should have kept going and dropped the mail off at my grandma's and kept it on going. You should have never turned an illegal U-turn, came behind me, try to, wreck your car into mine, try to bumper cars me, and you should have never cut me in, blocked me in. You should have kept on what you were doing. But you wanted reaction out of me, right? You wanted to get me riled up. You wanted to yell at me. You wanted to tell me, yeah, I'm moving on. You wanted to be able to say what you wanted to say. There was an intention behind that. There was motive behind that when you were trying to get me to pull over. When you rolled the window down and you were like, stop. There's something you wanted to say, but you still didn't get to say it. Because I drove off. Because I'm done and I have nothing to say to you. And we know you're watching. Because you told the police you are. If you're not watching, somebody in your family is, or somebody in that low budget family is. Somebody's watching and they're reporting it all back to you, and I don't care because the time will come real soon where I'm done talking about this, and it's coming to an end in a couple days where I will never speak about you again. Girl, try me. Unless you do something trifling again, I'll be right here with this camera. So, hey, mind your business and I'll mind mine. Let's read the comments before we get off. I stayed married for the kids. It's when I walked away and took my kids is where I truly found happiness. Don't even bother yourself speaking about her no more. People like that. They feed your emotions when you speaking to them. Hey, lovely, I'm jumping in. Don't you want to be happy? Yes, I want to be happy. That's why this is... Why do you think I filed for divorce today? Why do you think I tried to wrap it up? Why do you think I am trying to wrap it up? I'm trying to close this chapter of my life off. Period. I'm so tired, y'all. I know y'all can tell. I'm tired. I am mentally drained. Mentally drained. You didn't go... You moved on with this little girl. If you're so happy and you had moved on, why didn't you go file for the divorce so you could be happy in your little relationship? Why did I have to do all the work? I'm gonna just let you so you could be happy in your relationship, right? Right? But you didn't. Though. Girl, they trolling. Yeah, I'm over it, y'all. I'm tired. I know I shouldn't take a nap, but mentally right now, because she's lazy and because she doesn't know how to do it, she doesn't know how to apply for an apartment. She barely knows how to apply for a job. She definitely wasn't going to be able to fill out 4 divorce packets and all the addresses and signatures and check the boxes. She wasn't going to be able to do that. She's going to need somebody to hold her hand because she's inadequate. Yeah, after this, it should be done. It should be over with. Like after today, there shouldn't be anything. Because why? You already had them do a welfare check. Clearly, they've seen that my kids are happy and healthy and thriving and they have everything they want and need. The officer opened the refrigerator. He said, oh, yeah, there's a lot of food in here. Oh, I have a second refrigerator right here, officer. You could have came and looked at that one right there. It's full, too. Freezer and refrigerator. I got 2. Should have had them come look at that one. I got one in the garage. Come on now. People that claim they love your children would never put you or your kids in this situation ever. Karma will spin the block. Yeah. And the fact that she told the officers that I seen her and I try to ran her car over, Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Are you kidding me with my son in the car? I am that. You think I'm that stupid? Come on now. I would never, ever. Stop playing with me, Misha. Stop playing with me. Girl, you know what happened. You seen me and you bust at you. Stop playing. Wasn't nobody looking for you, cared about you, cared to see you, cared to talk to you at all. Just like immediately when I pulled off, you started blowing up my phone. Girl, I didn't answer. I haven't answered none of your calls. I have nothing to say to you. I'm done with you. I will never talk to you again in life. She should feel free. This is what she wanted. Go be happy. I should be the last thing on your mind. Clearly, I'm not. Because in the middle of the day, you're trying to take mail to my grandma. Girl, be for real. Girl, be for real. Stop. Stop. Stop trying to paint this narrative. She seen me, girl. I didn't see you. I seen you when you flipped the U, and I seen your big old fat face in the freaking window. Ugh, it just irritates me how somebody wants to victimize themselves so badly when you're not. If you're happy, you choose a different relationship. Go be happy, boo. I know I don't call you, I don't bother you, and I never will again. And my E. Kane voice, Big Moose. Not too much. Girl. It's always the cheater, the bad person in the relationship trying to spin the story. They're always the manipulators. Leave her alone and go with your life. Yeah, go with your life, boo. Come on now. Shouldn't you be so happy? Girl. I'm over it. I'm over it and I'm over it. 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 So I am tired, y'all. My allergies are whooping me right now because it started raining. And I don't know. Now all of a sudden my eyes are like itchy. They're getting red and my nose is itchy. So my allergies starting to mess with me. I need to take an allergy pill. I need to go lay down. This was mentally exhausting today. From the time I woke up to right now, it's just exhausting. It's exhausting. So, thank y'all for being here. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys. But I'm a mother. I need to go tend to my kids. I need to make sure dinners get on the stove and they're in bed on time. All this is for the birds. My kids come first. And that's what I'm going to go do. And then I'm going to go lay down. I'm tired. I am tired, y'all. Good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate y'all. Yes, please watch the replay. I'm going to post it right now. Love you guys. Toodles.